Well, hello, boys and girls. Welcome to another live stream. It is
Wolfman's Goodies, the Turkey Ford Wolfman coming back at you.
with another live stream
A live stream in the dark.
in the light.
Yeah,
The light in the dark. And behind us is
the eBay office.
the eBay office
Imagine that.
where all the magic happens.
Yeah, where the mailman shows up and picks up the packages daily.
So I just got here and let's see what everybody's saying. Marty is already saying hello. CG Anime Fan says, hope that everyone's doing well and feeling well. And retirement is underrated. He's saying hey to everybody. You probably don't know any of these folks. CG says he's doing okay. Well, I'm glad that you're feeling better, CG. Retirement is underrated. Did you guys have a great weekend? So far, we have. And I just got here like, what, 20 minutes ago?
20 minutes.
And Chad's going to have to run in just a little bit. He's got to go take care of his mom, so I'm going to have to finish the show by myself. But he was still here, so he graciously agreed to hop in and be on the live stream with me just for a few minutes. And he just got through with his live stream. Retirement Underrated said he just did a yard sale. One item for $5. Very sad, but he worked on his tan and got to read his Kindle for about 4 hours.
Yes.
First time in a while.
Vitamin D is very good for you.
Retirement is Underrated says hello, Chad.
Howdy.
So he's saying hi to you.
Yep. Welcome in.
So if you don't know Chad already, his YouTube channel is Wolfman's Goodies, and that's also the name of his eBay store. And I'm going to put a link to his store in the description below after the live stream is over. But I also put a link to his YouTube channel as well. And you may notice that I got merch.
Yep. Awesome job.
You like my merch?
I do.
This is AI generated.
Yep. Whose cat?
That's my cat. His name is Tigger.
That's cool.
You got to watch my lives, man. Tigger's always in my lives.
There's so many to watch. It's hard to watch them all.
Invisible River says hello to everybody.
Hello.
So can you guys hear me okay? Can you hear Chad okay?
Can you hear me now?
We got the light on my van shining on us and giving us light, but there's also a post here that has a light on it. And I'm going to be parking my van right here in front of us. And so I'll probably be joining Chad on his video he's going to do tomorrow, because he does a video every day.
Yeah, you're going to have to be in my What's Sold.
Yeah, so you guys need to come
week.
check out his video.
Yep. We may have to do a live on your show. Wednesday night, I'm here till 9 p.m.
Yeah, okay, we'll do that.
Surprise live. You know?
So you guys, you heard that here first, right? We're going to do a surprise live on Wednesday night at...
I don't know yet. In the eBay office.
It'll be inside.
Yeah, you have to do a post.
So we won't have to worry about the mosquitoes.
Yeah, the mosquitoes. Where's that spray at?
Retirement is Underrated said he likes the Mr. Rogers shirt, Chad.
Oh, thank you. That's what they say I am.
Invisible River. He's the Mr. Rogers of reselling.
Reselling. It's the voice or something.
And we've got a real surprise for you this week, because we're not gonna spoil it for you.
Nope.
But we've got a real surprise for you this week if you watch Chad's channel.
Yep.
CG says he can hear both of us. Melissa's Thrifty Barn, she says she can hear us great.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thanks for joining us, Melissa. I just met Melissa in person. I've seen her on Chad's lives a couple of times. She's real shy on the camera.
Yeah.
But and she's always on his lives commenting.
Oh yeah.
In Retirement is Underrated. I grew up on Mr. Rogers.
Yes, a lot of people did. That and Bob Ross.
Marty Baker says she can hear us good, and Retirement's Underrated says hello to Melissa. So, I was going to say something. What was I going to say?
There's a lot of great restaurants around here. Yep.
We're going to have to check out
the depot.
We're going to be making lots of videos while I'm here. I'm going to be, going downtown to Mount Airy, which is where Andy Griffith is from. And I'm going to be doing some filming down there. I want to try to get the courthouse, and I want to get Cooter's Garage, not Cooter's Garage. That's a different show.
I don't know, Gomers.
Gom-
I don't know.
Goobers, Goobers Garage, and I'm gonna get the
Snappy lunch.
Snappies, and it isn't Ellen. What was his girlfriend's name that ran the drugstore?
Yeah,
Uh,
Eleanor or something to that effect.
Ellen.
Ellen.
Yeah. Anyway, I think
Yeah.
they have like a drugstore down there set up, and
Yeah.
of course Floyd's barbershop. We're gonna have to visit all of that.
And the biggest antique store you ever saw. You go in there for hours and you'll
Uh-huh.
find out what stuff's really worth.
And me and Chad are going to be going thrifting while I'm here, because
Yes.
one of the reasons why I make these trips to spend time with people, and also to go film and make videos, but also it's a good write-off if I get to
yeah.
go buy something
Yep.
for my eBay store.
Yep.
So it becomes a good write-off.
Yeah, 1,000 miles.
How far is it? It was like 900 something. No, it wasn't that far. It was like 350.
Was it really?
Yeah.
That ain't bad.
It was only 7 hours and 10 minutes.
Alabama to Mayberry.
Yeah. Montgomery, Alabama.
Montgomery. Not
Yeah.
where Forrest Gump cut that grass for free.
No, that was Greenbow.
No, that was Greenbow. That's where Jenny had to go back.
Yeah, there actually is no Greenbow, Alabama. There is a Greensboro, Alabama, but there is
Wow.
no Greenbow, Alabama.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But you know where that scene was filmed in the park? That was actually in Savannah, Georgia.
Yep.
Have you ever been to that park?
No.
My daughter, her husband was stationed there in that area.
Yeah.
And so we went to visit her, and we went into the park,
To
and
that site.
there's no bench there. It's so disappointing.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
That bench was a prop. Did you guys know that?
And no feather. Flying through the air. False advertisement.
So Marty says she's watching a movie called Narnia on TV.
Wow.
Invisible River says, sounds like Mayberry. Retirement is underrated says, very cool. Grew up with antiques. Valerie White says, I don't look right with a beard. I don't look right. I don't look right with a beard.
I don't know.
How do I look? Be honest. I mean, I can take it.
Younger. There's too many bearded thrifters in the world.
Marty says she likes the shirt I have on. I guess she's talking about me, or maybe she's talking about you.
Both of us.
I like your shirt.
Yeah, thank you.
Badlands Bandit, he's a regular on my live streams. He says, good evening, Sam, and hello, Chad.
Yep.
And he always calls it Retire Inspired Nation.
Yeah, nation.
Yeah,
It's a community.
it is a community. And you know what? We have pretty much the same group of people on every
Yep.
Sunday night. And you do too. You have pretty much the same
Yep.
group of people. You got a little crew that
follows
hangs
me.
out with you.
Yeah.
About 13, 14 people.
Yep.
And I have about 12 really solid people that are on my lives.
Yep.
But then I have other people that pop in and out every now and then.
Oh, yeah.
And some of them are my family, like Valerie White. That's my sister-in-law.
Cool.
And then Marty is her daughter.
Yeah. It's going to be a fun week. Beautiful weather.
Marty says, like your shirt, Sam.
Yep.
Valerie says, tell Carol I said hi. Carol is my wife.
Oh. Hello.
And William is my brother. He says hello and good evening to my brother Sam. So what are you guys all doing tonight? It is so nice here.
Yep.
Listen, do you hear that noise? Neither do I.
The cicadas are gone.
This is
It's
Mr.
crickets.
Rogers' neighborhood.
Yeah, it's so peaceful.
Boys and girls.
Yeah. Not a lot of drive-bys, no.
We get shootings in Montgomery.
I bet.
You know, we were woken up like night before last at about 3:30. Actually, it was yesterday, 3:30 in the morning, hearing gunshots. And then we saw on the news where someone was murdered like 2 blocks away from my house.
It's not even the 4th of July and they're going around shooting guns.
But you're not going to have that here, not in Mr.
No.
Rogers' neighborhood or Mr. Chad's neighborhood.
Yeah. Nope.
No, because he keeps things
On the level.
Yeah, because he's got pew-pews.
Yeah, we all do.
But Chad lives in this house right next to his eBay shop, and then Melissa's Thrifty Barn is right next to his eBay shop, between the eBay shop and the house.
Yep.
And so she does her eBay stuff in there, and she's also, I've learned tonight, is the person who does all the surveillance. Is that right, Melissa?
Yeah.
You're the
Security.
You're the chief of security here.
Security.
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 She got the big screen TV in her office and these new HD cameras.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But let's see.
I'm gonna have to go though.
Melissa's Thrifty Barn. The only thing you'll hear are goats across the road. Yeah, you can hear them, but you can also smell them.
And ducks.
I
Ducks make noises.
I got smell-o-vision now.
Yeah, yeah.
The goats. You know what? I love country smell. There's nothing like it. You know, you can smell the goats across the street, and
Soybeans.
pastures, and there's a beautiful tree. I can't tell what kind it is in the dark,
Pin oak.
but that's a pin oak.
Yeah.
Because the leaves are really thin.
Yep.
And this beautiful house here. So maybe he'll let me like give a little video of the house while I'm here.
Yes.
But this is a third generation. Grandpa Wolf settled this land back in the 1800s.
I don't know. Yeah. 1900s. Early 1900s.
But I know you got to go take
Yeah, I
care of
gotta
your mom,
go.
and so I appreciate you
Yep.
making an appearance on the live stream tonight.
We'll do another one. I'm gonna bring the mosquito spray over here and
Okay.
spray your legs.
All right. So yeah, I've been driving most of the day today, and I've been out here for like maybe close to an hour now, and so far I really like the place. I think I'm going to enjoy my time. Thank you. Look at that.
Yeah, you're
That's customer service right there.
you go. Here's your mic. Y'all have a good night. I'll see you
Thanks,
later in
Chad.
the week.
And we'll do our live stream again on Wednesday, and we'll do it inside the eBay shop. But I don't think I'm going to be on a real long time tonight, but I did want to make an appearance and let you guys know that I was going to do a live stream tonight. Retirement is underrated. He says he's a pop-in. Sometimes he goes to bed early. Very sad indeed. And Invisible River says she has cow moose. He has cow moose. You have cows. Okay. And Retirement is underrated. I love the look of the eBay shop. Very cool. Melissa's Thrifty Barn. Have to keep an eye on all them. Yeah. So Melissa has to keep an eye on everything out here because she's the chief of security. And it was really good meeting you tonight, Melissa. Look forward to getting to know you a little bit better while I'm here. And I'm sure we're going to have lots of good things, lots of fun things to do together while I'm here. What are you doing now? Okay. Oh yeah, only if the wind is blowing. Retirement is underrated. The leaves are starting to turn up here. You can call me Tim. It's shorter. Oh yeah, it is shorter, isn't it? And I know another Tim that has a YouTube channel, but I can't think of the name of that YouTube channel. So yeah, it does take a while to say retirement is underrated. It also takes a little while to say Invisible River Ranch. But yeah, the drive here from Montgomery was 7 hours and 10 minutes. But I had to stop and get gas, and I had to go to the restroom, and I had to eat lunch. I ate lunch at McDonald's on the way, and I had a Big Mac today, and it was not thoroughly cooked. It was a little bit red, a little bit raw in the middle. But yeah, so I'm here now, and I'm just hanging out in the front yard. Chad did have to go because he takes care of his mom, but I'm glad he was able to make an appearance on tonight's live stream. Yep, that is a long drive. Invisible. Okay, William says your beard is starting to come in a little. Yeah, it is starting to come in. It's starting to fill out a little bit. So I'm gonna keep it growing. How do you like my merch, William? You're gonna have to get you a shirt. That way you can support the right Retire Inspired Nation. All of you guys need to get a shirt. I ordered these shirts off of Sticker Mill. Invisible River Ranch says you can just say invisible. And William Smith says white. Yeah, my beard is coming a little bit, coming in gray. Yes, I am camping in the van. Retirement is our Tim. I am camping in the van, and I can give you a little bit of a tour while we're out here. Um, at the end of my live stream, I'll just pop the camera in the van and let you guys see what it looks like. But yeah, it's gonna be real comfortable out here. It's the low tonight is supposed to get like 63, 64 degrees, and so that is perfect temperature for camping out in the van. And so I am looking forward to it. I think I'll get a good night's sleep tonight. I got up real early this morning, so I'm kind of tired, already kind of tired. So yeah. William says, nice shirt. We're gonna have to get you a shirt. William, what size do you wear? Retirement is underrated, says thanks. And William says, I would like one. Yeah, just tell me what size you wear and I'll get you one ordered up. I got one for Chad because he gave me one of his Wolfman Goodies shirts. So one day when we do our video, I'll be wearing his shirt and he'll be wearing my shirt. You have the new potty thing. Oh yeah, I'll update you guys on that too. I guess I could go ahead and do the little walk around and show you guys inside the van. But the video that I did with the toilet that I had, that toilet didn't work out. If you watch that video, you know the pump thing was cracked. It was actually broken, and so I tried to put some epoxy in it to close it up. It didn't work. It's moved too many moving parts, so it didn't work. But what I ended up doing is I ended up ordering another one that is almost identical to it, and it is in my van now. And so I put my blue liquid stuff in there, and it's all set up. It's all ready to go. No problems. And I'll show you guys that. Do you have an online store? No, I don't have an online store. But if you want some of my merch, just message me and I'll send you actually, I'll put my email in the comments section. You just send me an email and give me an address where you want it to go to, and I'll contact you and we'll work out. I think the shirts are like $19 a piece. But that's what Sticker Mule charges for them. That's what I paid for this. But I'll put my email address in here. If you want a shirt, then just send me an email, and I'll get you, and I'll make sure you get one. All right, so there is my email. Invisible River says they sell replacement pumps. Well, I don't think they do for that particular one. I think it's built into the toilet, because I tried to look at it to see if it was possible to replace it, but I also did a little research to see if it could be replaced, but it just didn't look like it could be replaced, and so so that's it. Is that an Apple laptop? And thanks about letting me know about the store. Yes, it is an Apple. It is an Apple MacBook. Here, MacBook Pro. But yeah, it is an Apple. With a good toily, you can go anywhere. You can be anywhere. That's true. Yeah, you got to have a, if you're going to be traveling or something like that, a good old bucket works fine. You can put some hamster stuff, that hamster shavings in it or whatever, and it'll absorb some of the smell. But the old bag and the 5-gallon bucket with the toilet seat on it, it's just it's a little bit primitive. I mean, it doesn't bother me any, but once you use it, you really need to discard it pretty quickly. You don't want to leave it in there for very long because it can get pretty rank. But yeah, so I'll go ahead and give you guys a little tour of the van. Let me turn the light on inside of it. Okay, I'm just going to pick up the camera. It's on a tripod. My phone is what I'm using tonight, and I'm just going to pick it up and I'm going to walk around with it, so you won't see me, but you'll see the van. So, and also I won't be able to look at comments until I get back over here. So I'll just give you the little quick tour of the van. So there's my outside light that I have on the van. And when you walk up to it, got my groceries up here in these shelves. There's my bed. And there's my water. And over here is where I have my solar generator. So I can power anything with that. And, like I keep my refrigerator is under here. Let's see, can't see it too well, but that's my refrigerator. Whoop. There's my refrigerator. And it's at 30 degrees. So it's actually below freezing. And then when you walk around here to the back, let's see if I can turn a light on here. It's not going to let me put a light on. But under here is where I store stuff under the bed. And you may not be able to see it very well, but there's the new toilet. Looks just like the old one, the Dometic toilet that I have that I couldn't fix, but this is the toilet. And it has the seat, and you just pump this pump right here, and it flushes water down. And then you just pull this out and let the water go. And I've got my table here, so I can put stuff on that. And you can see my TV over there. That's not a lot to look at, but it's home for the week. So that's a quick little tour of my van. Now I'm going to come back over here and finish my live stream. Answer any questions that you guys have. Well, I think I need to raise it just a little bit more. Still a little bit more. Y'all getting dizzy yet? All right. I think I got it that time. All right, let's see what everybody said. Tim says, thanks for the tour. William says, GP did that shirt. Yeah, I used Chat GPT to do the shirt. I just put a description in the Chat GTP and told them what I wanted, and they created this logo for me. And I'll get a little closer to the camera so you can see it. But this is what the logo looks like. It's got my van, YouTube logo, Tigger. Of course, we got to have Tigger. And then it says, and then you see my hat up here. This is actually the hat that I'm wearing. When I took the picture, I was wearing the hat when I took the picture for the Chat GPT to do the logo, and they just put the hat in the picture. CG Anime Fan says, hope the van is safe and comfortable. I think it will be. I've spent many nights in that van. Invisible River says, or Invisible says, nice. Tim says, I love the idea of a van. Maybe one day he'll get one. Nice toity, and that must take a moment to get used to. Well, I think it's better than not having one. If you don't have a good place to go to the bathroom, then you can find yourself in a lot of trouble very quickly. But up until now, I've had just the 5-gallon bucket with the bag, and of course it has a toilet seat. It's made to be a toilet. It has a toilet seat and it closes and everything. But the bag is just very primitive. This toilet is just like a, it's a compartmental toilet. You take, once you use it, and all the water goes down to the bottom side of it, you take the bottom side of it and just take it to an actual bathroom toilet somewhere, in public bathroom or whatever, just dump it out, and it takes care of it. And it's got that blue water in it, like you see in the porta potties and these public porta potties. It's got that blue water in it. I had to order that blue water off of Amazon, but it's designed to keep the smell down, and it also breaks down the toilet paper, whatever that you put into the toilet as well. So what questions do you guys have? What's going on with you guys tonight? And y'all tell me what you want to talk about. I am going to talk a little bit about eBay tonight, but I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time talking about it. But there is something I wanted to share with you about eBay. I had a real special experience this past week selling on eBay, and I wanted to share that with you guys. If you've ever watched the American Pickers with Mike Wolfe, sometimes he talks about bringing people together with items, and he talks about how special it is that he's able to do that, to bring people and items together. And so I got the opportunity to actually do that with an item that I had in my inventory. So I'm going to share that with you tonight because it's a really special thing that I got to experience. So here we go. Let me pull this up. Okay. This record is a record that was made by a native of Mobile, Alabama. It's a homemade record. I mean, it's something that someone just made. a local band got together and made this record. Who knows how many copies of it actually exist? But the name of the record is Meanwhile Back at the Edmonds, the Harbinger album. And it was made in 1988. And the fellow that made this album was from Mobile, Alabama. And you can see down here some of the names of the people in the band. And the main band member's name was Tim Kemp. See his name right there is Tim Kemp. Well, I was contacted about a week ago, not quite a week ago, by his daughter. And his daughter said that she would like was interested in the album. And she asked me all kinds of questions about where I got it, because she said that was her father. So that was her father who made the album. And I thought that was really neat that his daughter contacted me. But the interesting thing about it, she told me that he had just passed away and that they only had one copy of the album, and that was his copy. And I think she has a sister also, and I think maybe the sister got that copy of the album. But that was the only copy that they had. And so I think she was interested in the album. She asked me why it was so expensive, because I had it listed for $112.50. And I told her it was because it was such a rare album. It was one, who knows how many copies of it are out there. There's definitely not another copy on eBay. But anyway, a couple of days later, I got contacted by another person, another buyer, and they asked if I could meet them locally and they could pick it up. And so I agreed to meet them. They purchased it and they picked it up locally in Montgomery. And when they took it, when they got it, I met the person, and they said that they were the person that contacted me first. Tim Camp's daughter was actually their employee, and they were going to get the album for her because her father just passed away, and try to make her day and all that. And so they did. They got it for her. And she contacted me after they got it. She messaged me on eBay and told me that she got the album, and she was just really excited and happy to get it. But that was my little story for story time tonight. Let's see. I'll catch up on the messages here. Must be a quiet area, Tim says, by the looks of the video. Yeah, it's so quiet out here. I mean, all I hear is crickets. That's it. It's really quiet, peaceful out here. I think I'm going to get a good night's sleep. You get real used to it fast when you need to go. Yeah, that's true. Smurf juice. Yeah, that blue stuff is, I guess some people call it Smurf juice. CG says, I think that I used to watch American Pickers. Yeah, it's a good show. I used to watch it too. Someone said that Mike Wolf got into a car accident recently and he was in the hospital. I don't know what his current status is. Well, William says he liked American Pickers before the brothers split up. The brothers? You mean Frank Fritz? Is that who you're talking about? Because he wasn't Mike Wolf's brother. He was just a good friend of Mike Wolf. But I don't know if you know or not, but Frank Fritz passed away, I think last year. So that was kind of unexpected. Tim says his son wanted him to sell his Pokemon high value cards on eBay. He don't know anything about it. How would you go about making sure you don't get scammed on the person or the person gets it? Okay, so with Pokemon cards or anything that you're not familiar with, you can take a picture of it, and you don't have to have an account with eBay to sell stuff on eBay. You can actually sell stuff on eBay without having an account. If you're going to sell more often or more items, then I would suggest that you do get an account, because it's very helpful to have an account. But if you're just a casual seller and you want to sell one or two items and you're not really interested in getting into the game, then you don't have to have an account. But you do have to set up an account, but it's a free account. It's not like a store like I've got. So I guess I need to explain the difference. You do have to set up an account. It is an account, but it's not a store. A store is something that you have to pay for every month. And the basic store is like $25 a month, $25 a quarter, something like that. But oh no, it's $25 a year. And then the premium store is the one I've got. It's $50 a year. But I get free shipping supplies every quarter. So I think it works out pretty good. Yeah, Frank left, according to Invisible, Frank left, and that's true. He did leave this show, but he also passed away. The short, stout fellow, that was Frank. But anyway, so what was I talking about? Oh, selling on eBay. So if you want to sell a Pokemon card on eBay, there, if you go, like, if you set up your account and you go to the search bar, there's a little camera thing. You can take a picture of the card. It'll actually look up the card for you and tell you what the value is of that card. Once you get it listed, then you're going to list it for whatever the value is of what it's sold. If you know anything about real estate, you know in real estate people look up comps. I got bugs going in my van. Give me just a second. I'm going to close the doors because I don't want to be sleeping with a bunch of bugs. Okay, so the van is closed up. So you take a picture of it so you get the value. And if you're familiar with, I'll give you an example of something you may be more familiar with. Like if you're going to find out what the value of a property or a house is, you'll look up the comps in the area, and that's what they sold for in the area. And that's how you determine what the value of the house is. So it's the same thing with eBay merchandise. You know, if you have something that is on eBay, you'll want to look at what, and you can filter it down to what has sold. So you want to find the item, and then you want to find out what is sold. Then you go to the sold comps, and you kind of go to an average of, you know, up and down, and that's how you get your price of what your item is going to be. Then you get it listed, and the person who buys it, you want to make sure that they pay for it before you send it to them. So then once they pay for it, then you put it in the mail, and you know you buy a postage for it, and you send it to them, and that's the end of it. Then you get your money should go straight to your bank account because you put your bank account information in the eBay. When you set up your account, you put your payment information in there, and the money will go straight to your account. So basically, that's the down and dirty explanation for how you sell an item on eBay. Tim, you're welcome. And they are graded cards, so that makes them more valuable if they are graded. And it also depends on what company grades them, because not all the companies that grade cards are considered legitimate. So you'll want to do a little research on the company that graded the card to make sure it is a reputable company. But the graded cards, if they're like 8, 9, 10 graded, and they're a high value card, then you can get more money for them. Tim says, is it registered mail, return receipt requested? It depends on, the value of the card. But no, you're not going to send it registered mail, but you can require the person to sign for the card. But you can also, if it's over $100, you can put extra insurance on it through the United States Postal Service, UPS, or FedEx, whichever service you decide to use. But for something small like that, like a Pokemon card, a single card, you would probably want to use the United States Postal Service because they have better rates for smaller items. The FedEx and UPS are more set up for larger items if you want to get the best rate on the items. But you'll buy your postage through eBay. You can pay for it through using PayPal. You will have to set up a PayPal account, or you can just pay for it directly out of your bank account. But I would recommend that you pay for it with PayPal, and you put your PayPal information in your store information. So that's the best way I could suggest that you do that. Tim says his son says one like it sold for $1,200. Wow. I tell you what. Tell me what the name of the card is, if it has like if it's labeled to tell you what kind of card it is, what the name of it is, and I'll look it up and show you how to look it up while we're live. But I can show you. I can show you how to look something up. Like, okay, this is my eBay. So let's say I want to look up Charizard Pokemon card. Charizard Pokemon card. And we'll look up, say it's a 1999 Charizard. The Charizards are one of the more expensive and better known cards, but you see it pulls up. You see it pulls up several different cards, but these are all cards that are currently listed. Okay, so here's one for 160. None of these cards are graded, by the way. 213, 260. Okay, so here's a graded Charizard 1999 Pokemon card that's listed for $771, and it's graded. So I'll show you what it looks like with the graded card. This one is graded by, let's see, who is it graded by? It's an 8.5 near mint, and it's graded by a company called Beckett. So you see that? It's graded by a company called Beckett. But this is not what you want to use. See, if you go down and you scroll down, you'll see more graded cards, and they're higher. They're more expensive. What you want to do is you want to go down here. You want to keep going till you see this right here. It says sold items. See where I'm scrolling? Where it says sold items? This is what you want to look at. You want to find out what they sold for. So let's scroll down and see what they've sold for. This one sold for $10.50. It's not graded. Here's one that's graded that sold for $1,176. This is a hollow, and I don't know a lot about Pokemon cards, but I know that the hollows are considered more valuable than others. Now this one is graded at a 8.5 near mint, and this is the company that graded it. It's called PSA, and they're considered a very reputable company. So this is a Charizard hollow. That means it's got the sparkly stuff on it, and it's a near mint 8.5, and it sold for $1,176. Let me go back to that. Okay, so this is a hollow. See how it's got that shiny stuff? and it's graded by PSA, near mint, 8.5 is what it graded at. And it sold for $1,176. So that's a little breakdown of, how you look at, and you can actually take a picture of the card with your phone, and it'll pull that card up and show you which ones. Let's see. Tim says, can I give you my email? I have a good card from another place. Yeah, I put my email in the chat earlier, but I'll put it again. So my email is aboveitall68@yahoo.com. So there's my email again. If you want to send it to me, I'll look it up for you. I'll be glad to look it up for you and let you know. But some of those Pokemon cards can go for quite a bit of money, and they're very valuable. Some of them not so much. I got a whole box of Pokemon cards, and most of them are worth $2 or $3 at the most. But there's a big following for Pokemon cards. Just took a screenshot. Okay. All right. So who all do we got on tonight? What are y'all doing? And how was your Sunday? I didn't go to church today because I was traveling all day, but I may watch the service on my YouTube afterwards. Tim, you're welcome. Once you get started selling on eBay, you may get the bug and not be able to quit. It's very addictive. Just a little bit of a warning there. It's actually a little bit chilly out here tonight, but I think I'm really going to enjoy my time up here. I've been wanting to come up here and go to the Mayberry Days. I wanted to go last year, but by the time I started thinking about it, it was already past time to go, and I missed it completely, just totally missed it. But I'm here this year, and I'm going to have a great time, and I know Tigger will miss me, but Mrs. Retire Inspired will be sure and take good care of him. CG says he didn't do much today. He was feeling okay, just a little tired. Okay. So, CG, have you put out any new videos recently? I need to go and check out your channel. I haven't looked at it in about a week or so, but I do watch your videos. There's Justin. Hey, Justin, welcome to the live stream. Good to see you tonight. He says, look at me sitting in the nature. How do you like my merch, Justin? You see my shirt? It says Retire Inspired on it. I think I'm going to maybe get one made that says Retire Inspired Nation too. CG says he has been continuing to do videos. Good. Well, I can't do all the talking tonight. You guys need to help me out a little bit. Help me decide what to talk about. Melissa, are you still watching? Justin says he likes my merch, and I'll be sure and get you one, Justin. I don't know if I told you or not when I talked to you on the phone yesterday, but I had this design was done completely by AI on ChatGTP. CG says he forgot if I answered before, but did you name Tigger after Winnie the Pooh character? Yes, actually I did, and no, you haven't asked that question. But his name was Tigger before I met him, so I didn't have the opportunity to come up with his name. But I think that Tigger is really fitting for him because he bounces all over the place, and he's broken a couple of my things because of his bouncing. He broke my scales. So I had to buy new scales for my eBay selling. Justin said when he was a kid, I had a Tigger watch. I think I still have that Tigger watch somewhere. I'm a closet Tigger mega fan. Yes, I'm not a closet Tigger mega fan. I am a Tigger mega fan, and I admit it. Hello, my name is Sam, and I'm a Tigger mega fan. Wow, it is starting to get a little chilly out here. This light on my van is really bright, though. It really brights up this little area where I'm sitting, so you can see me very well. I haven't even had supper yet. I'm probably going to make myself a peanut butter and jelly sandwich before I go to bed. And then in the morning, I'm going to join Chad when he does his daily video, his What Sold video. But yeah, it's really peaceful and quiet out here. I like it. Really like it. So I don't know if you guys got a chance to see my latest video that I just put out, but Jim's not on here tonight with Gumball Gold. But at the end of that video, if you watch it all the way through, at the end of that video, I did a collection on my gumball machine. It's not actually a gumball machine, it's a candy machine. But I did a collection on my candy machine. Did any of you get to see that? Justin says, if you hear any semi-human whooping out in the forest, make sure you lock your doors. Oh, well, you know, Chad is a wolf. That's his last name. And so, Melissa, you can let me know or not, but when there's a full moon, does he like grow big ears and his teeth get long, like in the picture? Well, I have been on here for 53 minutes. I really didn't expect to go this long tonight. But I appreciate everyone for being on tonight. I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up and get me something to eat for dinner. I haven't even taken my medicine for the night. And Justin knows I have to take my medicine at a certain time. It's just a requirement. But I need to get my medicine. I need to take my medicine, and I need to make myself something to eat, and probably just sit back and relax a little bit and watch a little bit of YouTube before I go to sleep tonight. Just enjoying it. You know, it's really quiet and peaceful out here, so I'm really enjoying it so far. Tim says, get some good rest. I will try. And I will be back on Wednesday. So you guys come back. I'll do a live stream on Wednesday inside the eBay shop. Me and Chad together, we'll do a live stream on Wednesday. So look for that Wednesday morning. I'll post what time it'll be. But you guys come back on Wednesday and watch my live stream then. And I look forward to your email tomorrow, Tim. I'll be sure and let you know. I can, if you send me a picture of it, I'll be able to tell you everything you need to know about it. And, but the thing is, I want to educate you on how to research that too, so that next time you can research it yourself. You're not dependent on anybody else to do that. But I don't mind doing it. I don't have any problem doing it, and I'll be glad to do it anytime you want. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up and say good night to everybody. I hope you all have a great night, and hope you have enjoyed tonight's live stream, and I hope you got something out of it. And if you did, be sure and give me a thumbs up, like this video, and if you're not yet a subscriber and you're watching this later, or if you're watching it right now and you're not a subscriber, consider subscribing to my channel. It doesn't cost you anything to subscribe. And also, make sure you hit that notification bell so that when I put out a video, you'll be notified immediately and you can tune in. Tim says, thanks for that. Good night. When are you doing another live stream, Tim? I missed your last one, but I try to catch them whenever I can. I do enjoy watching your live streams. So I'll go ahead and end it for tonight. Thank you all for being on. I enjoyed your conversation tonight, and I hope you guys have a terrific week. And I will see you guys on the next one, this Wednesday. And I'll give you the time. Like I said, I'll post it in the morning, so you'll know what time it is. But I'll be doing another live stream on Wednesday, so you guys come back and join me. And I'll also be doing another one next Sunday, so it'll be doubling up. So. Good night, everyone, and thank you for coming on the live stream tonight, and I will see you guys on the next one. Love you guys, and good night. Bye-bye.